Texas is a land rich and plentiful, no doubt target rich, and has proven to be one of the country's most sought out destinations to hunt wild game. This hunting culture is much more than that of only what an antler score can produce. It's a culture driven by family, values, and the trophy itself is embedded within the experience.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is Texas Trophy Hunters, and we are Storytellers. Trophy hunting holds a unique experience for each individual. It provides the opportunity to connect with wonderful people throughout the state of Texas. Lauren Conklin, the Director of Media Relations for Texas Trophy Hunters, enjoys a day on the water alongside Troy Moldenhauer.
This is a
of
pull
Lonestar
top,
Beer.
look right here. That's a pull top can.
Yep.
It's a Budweiser can. From the image, you can barely make it out. It's faded in the sunlight, but this can is probably from the 70s.
I remember.
And that's how much it's been sitting in the water since the 70s. And that's all it's disintegrated.
Yeah.
So when people when you see stuff floating out, I'm the one that stops the boat and picks up trash. But that right there, I saw that, I was amazed, but it's been hit by some, you can tell it's been hit by a prop or something. But yeah, so that's a pull tab. So you stop making those but the can is, when you look at the logo, you can tell it's.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know.
Troy has played a significant role in the hunting community, particularly with HX and Trophy Hunters. As the evening concludes, the crew calls it a night, preparing for an early morning launch.
It'll be interesting. So they're building a new bridge down there by the Whataburger Field. They're building a taller bridge, and they're in hopes of grabbing some of that cruise line business. Is what they're anticipating. Like they think it's going to help the overall tourism in Corpus Christi. But I'm like, they still have to come through this. They're probably back over there looking, going, look at that beaver. Now this is wrong. No, wait a second. Oh, okay, they line you up in lines now. Okay. Take you way over here.
It's like nighttime.
These two guys are still looking at me like, how in the hell did you get over here? Crazy thing to me about boats like this, like I can't do the math. I can't see how it's amazing that they even float, right? Because it's basically just a big giant chunk of concrete and steel wrapped around it, and they float. Like when you see those barges coming out of the canal, like they'll be moving like gravel. You know, like, well, I guess it's because it's 10,000 dump trucks of gravel that somehow the economies make sense where they make money out of it. But once they get to wherever they're going, they got what do they do? They got to put it on a rail car or something to move that gravel. Good morning.
Ready to fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a bed because they're earliest I was to bed in a minute.
You might have went to bed long after we did. I think we were all moving before 10:30.
Really?
I got up a couple of times. I caught a fish at about midnight.
Upon arrival, Lauren and Troy join Guide Dallas and Captain Matt Stennett to prepare for a promising morning on the water.
Troy Moldenhauer.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Some cold drinks, sir?
Well, they're going to be cold when you put them in your cooler. I didn't want to bring an extra cooler, so.
Oh, man.
We go back, look at that map. All this right here is like wide open water. This island, that's Mud Island.
Yeah.
That was still there. But all this right here is basically non-existent. That's all comes from dredge and people putting sand in. Like this right here was like just sparse when you look at that map when we get back to the house.
Easy.
So just time and years will make it change.
Recreational, outdoor recreational, anything went freaking through the prices of aluminum. I mean, The tower alone is like 12 grand. You get 2 sitting right here on the foot.
There's truly nothing like the serenity of an early morning on the water, pursuing redfish. The crew settles in for the first cast of the morning.
Ready to catch some fish, brother. It's a good morning. Always a good morning. Backwards wind, but we're gonna go give it hell.
So when a redfish comes and pick it, it'll make a thump like that, a harder thump, like mine's kind of a tuggy. But then it keeps pecking like that, so I don't. Usually what a redfish does, they'll pick it and they'll grab it and they'll swim away. And then they'll stop to straighten it out or start to swallow it, and then they'll start swimming again. But I'm getting the same. Oh, that was a pump. Lord, if you want to bless me this morning, old Bill Kenny sure would like it. We went a tagged fish today.
Redfish not only provide a satisfying meal, but also offer a thrilling fight to bring them into the boat.
That's the thing about Matt. He's probably one of the
Best
Texas,
hardhead guy.
world renowned for catching hardhead catfish,
World renowned.
which is an honor down here, honestly. It's a real honor.
Mad about it. Mad about it. Every day. Every day's a blessing. Oh, he's mad about it. Good thing I ate that protein bar this morning. I wouldn't need it.
I am excited about doing the deer blind giveaway again this year. I think it's a really great partnership between us.
Yes, ma'am. No, it's exciting. You know, Lonestar Beer, we love being associated with Texas Trophy Hunters. The deer blind giveaways, like, it's really grown.
It does. People love it.
We do it at the shows. You guys are great to us. You advertise it all year long. You know, it's a custom deer blind on a trailer from Texas Wildlife Supply. They build it. It's a one-off every year. So the people that win it really do win a very unique prize, a very expensive, very unique prize.
I know you and I have been together at ranches before and been hunting. It's really cool to be on the coast and everything that you were telling us about and the work that Lonestar has done with CCA and some of the help they've given to this area. And for us to be down here, we talk about the hunting heritage, and it's so much more than just hunting. I mean, Texas has so much to offer for the outdoor enthusiast.
You're 100% right on that.
It's
I mean,
so cool.
If you live in Central Texas, honestly, if you're within 2.5 hours of almost anything, I enjoy it because everything I like to do is within 2.5 hours of my home location, whether it's saltwater fishing or recreational fishing on a lake, or and you can exotic hunt year round. So I mean, for the outdoorsman, there's really not many places that are better than Texas, in my opinion.
Texas is renowned for its diverse array of species available for hunting and fishing year-round. Companies like Lonestar Beer contribute significantly to promoting the traditions of hunting and conservation in this industry.
So I called a buddy of mine, Jimmy Gibson, who actually used to live right over there. He's always been big in the CCA. I've known him for 20 years. And I asked him if there's anything we could do to maybe put that money in the hands of the CCA. He said, I'm gonna call you right back. And he called me. By the end of the day, we had a deal worked out, and by that Friday, I had him send over a check. And that was the start of their oyster reef project.
Nice.
That started, it's been 5 years now. So they stretched out that original amount for 4 years, and it's grown now to where it's gaining speed. People are starting to realize the importance of it. And I can't tell you how many acres of oyster that's paid for, but people just don't realize when those hurricanes come through, it does more than just damage the house. When you swamp or cover up those oyster beds, I mean, that's the liver and the lungs of the bay, and they're critical importance. So it's just another thing that I kind of talk Lonestar into doing sometimes, but to be able to give back like that, to keep this thing as healthy as you can for as long as possible, it's worth it. Every nickel you give them is worth it.
Absolutely, it is.
So Bill always tells me, he goes, people ask me, how much money does the CCA Star Tournament make? He goes, it doesn't make anything. He goes, it makes scholarships. Because it makes memories and it makes impressions on people. That's all it's built to do. It doesn't make a nickel. They spend every nickel back into it that they get. Yeah, it's an impressive group. Yeah, thank you so much. It's a wonderful day. Absolutely great day. Thank you so much.
I was going to give you all some cards.
Oh, right on. Thank you.
Yes, I've got them there for you.
Spending a day on the water provides an opportunity to reflect on memorable experiences and work towards a positive future.
Great work,
Knowing that there are
Captain. Great work.
individuals dedicated to supporting this cherished tradition allows for a sense of reassurance. We owe our gratitude to like-minded individuals who continue to uphold and support Texas hunting and fishing.
Even in a small town, even in a small town.